today we're gonna be making a multi-port scanner, so it will scan the range that we type, the start range and then the last range. So first, let's say import socket, or import the socket. Then let's say host equals to, let's say input, enter host. Then let's say IP equals to socket dot get host name. We will get the host name called host. The host means that for example google.com or something else, we need to write like that. So let's say open ports equals to, it will be a list. It will write all the open ports that we type, the range, in the range. So let's say start port equals to, this will be an integer. Then let's say input, it will be a prompt. Then let's say enter start port. Then let's write like this. When it's done, let's say we'll say the end port equals to, it will be an integer, and then let's say input enter and port, enter and port. Then let's say def, let's create a function called pro port equals it will be in function. So let's say host, not sport, sorry, host port, not post, let's port, host port, and then port, and then the result will be 1. Then let's say we'll try, and then sock equals to socket dot socket. Then let's write socket dot af init. Then let's say socket dot sock stream, yeah. Then let's say sock dot set timeout to 0.5. So if you want to set the timeout to 5, that's okay, but I'm going to set it to like that because it will be more faster. Then let's say sock dot connect ex host port, and then the port, not open port, is only port. Then don't worry about this red line because of except, we need to write except or finally, that's why. So I'll add it. If r equals to 0, then let's say result equals to r. Then elif, not, let's say sock dot close. We'll close the socks. Let's say exception C. Then let's write pass. Then let's say like this, return result for for P in range. Let's say P in range, the start part, and then the end port plus 1. It will be plus 1, and then let's say response, not response, equals to, not resource, let's say host. We will scan what multi-port, not a single port. That's why. Then let's say if you want to see how to single port, then I will show you in the next video. Please subscribe so you can know which day I will upload the single port video. But now I'm gonna show you how to multiport.p. Then let's say if open ports, then let's say print your target, and then host, and then the ports, and then open ports, and then is open. Then let's say elif, not elif, it will be else. Then let's say print sorry, no open ports found. I don't know, you can add whatever you like. I'll add an exclamation mark over here. Then it's done. Let's skip a line here. Let's run this. Enter the host, let's say google.com. It will be kind of long because we need to scan the port. Let's say 60 to 100. Let's wait for a while. It will be a little bit long because of its multi-port scanner. You need to scan the port from the range we wrote. It's also the Google port is 80. The port 80 is open for Google. Then let's say youtube.com. Let's say 60 to 150. It will be more longer if you add more numbers over here. If you add like 1000, it will be too long. But I'm gonna only show you the 2 examples over here. You can try other websites too. Wait, it's kind of loud because it's 60 to 150. Let's wait a bit. Okay, not coming yet still. It's long. It's too long. Okay, the YouTube port 80 is open. It's kind of long, but we need to wait too. So I'll say thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you have any ideas what to add over here, for example like multi-port and single port together videos or something else, please write down in the comments. Bye.